Well, hello there and welcome to another live stream. It's been a day. Have you had a day? I hope you've had a good day. Look, if you're here with me in the live stream, please say good day in the chat. It's nice to have some company and someone to hang out with me as I make music. I use that term loosely. If you've never met me before, well, lucky you. No, I don't mean that. Well, no. But I'm Kionra and this is Kiona Music. And I'm here to create some music, compose music and write songs. I'm going to do more songwriting in the future. That'll be cool. But just getting into the habit of making music as often as I can to continue to improve my skills and continue to learn. And I implore you to learn along with me because, you know, as you kind of make mistakes, you kind of get better, apparently. So, yeah, see how we go. Look, let's pin that message to the top so you can see it in the live chat if you're here with me. That will be lovely. Alrighty, let's get on with the music. So what am I? Oh, before I forget, I must show you this as a reminder. So where is it? There we go. Oh no, that was Jade's live stream, which was on last week, which launched the Music for Life double album. It's to raise money for kids with cancer. Go check it out. The link to that actual album, which is now released, 2 of my songs are on there. So, yes, two. I was holding 2 fingers up and you couldn't see me. It was politely. So 2 of my songs are on there. Go check out the double album on Bandcamp. The link and all the bits and pieces, a bit of information is in the clicky bits down below. And while you're down there, you could do the like thing. And if you haven't been here before and you'd like to come back for more of this mayhem, then please subscribe and ring the little cowbell. There should be more cowbells in the world. All right. Let's get on with stuff with things. So I am going to be using Cubase 13, which I really, really enjoy using. And I'm going to, I want to write a bit of music to go with a bit of time-lapse photography that I did a couple of weeks ago, a week and a half ago, coming up to a couple of weeks ago, at Astrofest. Astrofest is an annual event run here in Perth by ICRA, the something radio telescope, International Centre for something. It's radio telescopery stuff, sciencey type stuff, and it is. They look at the stars and the cosmos and the universe and stuff, but not visually. It's all with radio waves, which isn't quite as appealing as looking through a telescope and seeing the rings of Saturn, for example. G'day, Ashley. How you going, my friend? We had a great discussion today about rovers. We were both rovers, which is part of the scouting organisation many, many, many years ago. And we went to an event called Mud Bash in Victoria. There you go. So I'm going to create a piece of music that is a spacey type thing. Astronomy type thing. Is there such a thing as astronomy music? Well, that's what we're here to find out. So let's first of all import the piece of video file that I created this afternoon. And it's not there. Where is it? Let me find it. Ha-ha. Let me find it. It's here somewhere. No. Let's see if, hang on. There we go. There we go, that one. Okay, so, yeah, sample rate 44, that sounds good. Is that all right? Yeah, we'll do that. Should we do 48 because it's video? Let's do that. Change this to 48 because project frame rate, we want it to be Yep, 29.97 frames per second, and we want it 48. So let's get all that sorted from the start. There we go. Yep, that should work, hopefully. No, we don't want it that long. I don't know why it's done that. Let's see if this works. I don't know what. It's done, change the bars. Bars and beats. There we go. I must have pressed the wrong button. I do that from time to time. It does happen. Yes, it does. All right, let's see if we can. Now, yes, 48K is I believe, better for video. If you're doing straight music, like if you're going to distribute it, it's better to be 44 point whatever it is. The other one. Technical terms. What is it? 44.1 kilohertz, and 24-bit. But so they say. But I'm going to be putting video file, and it's this one. And there we go. And because I changed the frame rate and everything beforehand, it's playing nicely with me now. So look, this video is still in draft form because there was much wailing and gnashing of teeth prior to this show as I was trying to get this to work. But finally it worked, and there's literally thousands of still photographs that I took over hours and hours and hours of Astrofest happening, the setup, and then at night time, to show you what we do as sort of volunteers in the group, the astronomy group that I'm in. So we've got the video. Huzzah! We'll see that as time goes on throughout the stream. So what sort of sounds makes a good astronomy thing? So David Bowie is one of my favourite artists. I was so sad at his passing. A great, great musician and songwriter and artist. And he wrote a lot of music that's of its time. So I don't want to replicate the time, but he wrote a lot of music that sort of inspired you to look up and look at the stars and all about space and that sort of thing. He was fascinated with astronomy and space, and as am I. So I want those sorts of instruments. So I'm thinking of Massive X as my go-to. It has so many great synth sounds that is just brilliant as far as that's concerned. So I'm thinking that will be the way to go. And of course we need to colour it. We can't not colour it. So let's make this a nice orange, and we're not going to make anything too fancy. It's going to be fairly simple. It's only a couple of minutes of video just to go on the astronomy group's website. But I thought, yeah, let's play around and see what we can find. So there are literally so many sounds. So we want something that is spacey. So if we put in here space and see what comes up, busy space station. So there's lots of that sort of thing. Okay, cold space. Creative space. So there's lots of sound effects too. Oh, distorted space. Dripping space. Oh, hang on a sec. You can't hear this yet, can you? Ha ha, I just realised that. I have to put a little something on here. See, I told you I wasn't, I'm not, it's a thing. Let's try that again with sound, and you should be able to hear that now. Oh my goodness me, I'm not doing well, am I? Yeah, you can't seem to hear them. That's because I'm a goober. I'm a complete and utter goose. Let's try from the start. Okay. There we go. So you should be able to hear them now, Ashley. It sounds awesome. That's really cool. This is the only problem with so many sounds is it takes forever to go through them. Don't mind that one, that's pretty good. Okay. There's lots of effects. Wow. Okay, so I do like this Space Cadet. That's pretty cool. Let's leave that one as that. Massive X Space Cadet. And I'm just going to try and find another sound. So we'll Alt-D on that, and that'll duplicate it, and we'll try and find another one that is more of, I know there's some called comets. Counting comets. It's one of my favourites. Oh, hang on. It's a great way to start a track. I do like it. Counting comets. There's also some amazing robot sounds. So I think we'll go that one next. Go over here. So if you search for robot, dancing robots. Oh, this is pretty cool. I used that in another track. It was pretty cool, dancing robots. Dear. Oh, I do like that one. That's not bad. Robotic brains. String robot sounds good too. I think we'll go with robotic brains. That sounds cool. Robotic brains. Okay, so I've got a couple of cool sounds there. What else? There's some other things that I would like to try that I haven't before. So things like add another instrument track. Let's add in contact 7, and I want to put in ashlight, farlight. There's some really cool sounds in that as well. Yeah, ashlight. Let's try that. Let's have a look at that. See what we can find. Because I haven't used this before, other than to have a bit of a listen, but that's about it. There's some really cool sound effects for this. So let's have a look at all of these. There's so many different ones. Atmosphere, abuse of confidence. That was the first one, wasn't it? Aerial. Well, that is a really good bass sound, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. I do like that. Decaying. Black Ram. Ooh. That's so cool. Oh, see, I should use these more often. Effects. Okay. What's some effects? Ghostly orchestra pit. Enigmatic. Oh, wow. Reversed quarters. Nice. That's some really good stuff. Sequences. Dark chase. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that reminds me. How about we get some damage going on? Wow, that's so cool. That's really cool. Swell. Underhand plans. These are all used for, I mean, they're designed, I believe, this instrument by Native Instruments is designed for movies and trailers and all that sort of thing. So, yeah. Oh, that's a bit loud. Okay, utilities, transition, metallic space. So much could do with this. This is really cool. Okay, so what did we find at the start? We found something that was really cool for the bass, wasn't it? That wasn't it. Is it aerial? All in the game. All is lost. No. Was it decaying effect? Base diver. I should just stop on one when I find one, shouldn't I? Because it was a really good... What was the one that I used? Oh no. Is there a way to... they're not really in categories, are they, that are other than that? Oh. That's a really long list. Okay. Crypt. Valhalla. Maybe it was effect. Ghostly orchestra pit. No, it wasn't that. That sounds amazing though. That's really sad because I found a really good one before and I can't find it now. I'm sure it was... Oh well. I'll have to find it again. Saturn needle. Sure it was decaying. No, I'm sure it was atmosphere. And it was one of these. Crack the code. Yeah, I can't find it now. That's all right. We'll find something that works as a bit of a base. And that will be a good start. Dark air. Actually, that's not bad. Yep, okay, we'll do that. Dark air sounds good. So let's go with dark air and we'll have that as a sort of base sort of sound. Yeah, I know. Rewatch it. I've done this so many times before. It's like, really? I've done it again? Okay. So let's copy that one, duplicate that track and see what else we can find in Ashlight. There's also Farlight, which works well too. There's a sequence there that worked well too. Total eclipse. Stick with the space theme. Bit too much sound effect, I think. I need a drink. Danger zone. That sounds good. Let's see if we can get a danger zone in there. No, which one was that? Pulses. Pulses danger zone. Okay. Yeah. No. Transition sequences. Application. No. Dark chase. That's what got me to thinking about the putting damage in there. That's not a bad one for a lead pad. Catch My Soul. So let's do that. Catch My Soul as lead sort of key sort of sound. That kind of works. So we've got this sort of sound. And then this one. Okay, so we've got a lot of those sorts of sounds. Okay, let's see if we can find damage. And damage 2, and I can never remember which one it is. I think it's Loop Designer. Soon find out once it loads. Any day now. That's the one. Okay. Let's see if we can find a good beat to work things off of. What do these key switches do down here? Not much. Oh yeah. I've used this one in a lot of pieces of music actually. Run for Your Life. That's always a good one. I'm thinking, even though it says alien invasion, that's right, I've got symbol reverses here, which are really cool. Really cool for trailer music. I like that one. So damage 2. And what was it called? Aha, foundations low. I'm typing one-handed because I've got my other hand on the keyboard so I don't lose the key because I'm about to do this. Okay. So what I want to do is go into there, wrong button, and make sure that is, actually, and I'll move that over. Need to give this a little bit of wiggle room. I like a bit of wiggle room. Right. And so we'll go into here and make sure it goes for the time we want. How fast do we want this to go? That's the other thing. We need to go back to the start and maybe increase this to 140 perhaps, make it a bit faster. Maybe. Let's see. Too fast. Happy medium. Let's go with that. Okay, so I want it to be a little bit exciting. So let's hear if we've got the whole thing. Okay. Right, so we're missing the end bit, I think. 2, 3, 4. Right, so I think it ends there. Unfortunately, it's a trigger, so we've got to listen for the whole thing. I think we might do that, and then we'll edit. Yeah. Okay, so then what I want to do is I want to render in place, render settings, one event, dry, tail mode, tail size. Let's put it as 05 seconds. That way we can alter it if need be. 24-bit. Name it foundations. Mix down to an audio file, mute score events, render. Let's see what happens. There we go. So that should have muted that. Yes, it did. So that's cool. Now we've got the audio file here. Cool. How did I do that render? Okay, so what I did was I hold down the Alt key and right click and hold the right mouse button until you go to render in place, and you can either render with current settings or render settings there. I went to render settings, which is also Control Alt F13, or you can set it up to another key command and macro, and let go of the buttons and it comes up with the render selection. Check all those and then hit render. Or if I know that my render settings are all okay, hit Alt. It'll come up with that cutter, scissory type thing there. If you right click and hold right click on your mouse and then go up to render in place, and then you can just render with current settings. That's how you do that. Very cool. And then you get the audio file, and then you can edit the audio file as you see fit rather than just the triggering event, which is a bit tricky with MIDI sometimes. Now you've got the actual audio file. So now I can play with that and duplicate it and all the rest of it. So yeah, it's very cool. So we probably need to fade it out from there, I think. And what we can do then is fade and then copy it across as we need. Or do it a bit more like that. Let's do it a bit more like that. Nope. Getting there. That's close. That's close. That's okay. Because we're going to use that and copy it and then fade it, crossfade it and all that sort of thing. So does that audio file go in your pool? Control P? Possibly. Let's hit Control P and see what happens. Yes. Yes, it does. There you go. I'd never used Control P before. See, you're teaching me stuff now. Woohoo! That's pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. And then yeah, that's the video and then that's the audio. Hey, cool. That's very cool. Yeah, there you go. Control P. Nice. Control P. There you go. So yeah, in the pool. Awesome. That's nice. So yeah, you can create a whole lot of stuff, and then that'll be in your pool, and you can put it wherever you want in the thing. So I don't want this just yet. I want this later on in the track. So that's cool. Let's start with some comets. Counting comets, and we'll do the same with that. So we'll start, and this doesn't matter what key you hit, I don't think. It's not really. Oh yeah. So I better pick a key that I'm going to work in. C works. The easy key. Why not? Make it easy on ourselves. Let's record this. Okay, that's cool. We don't need it that long. Yep. Yep. So now that we know that the render settings is what we want, actually no, we want to change render settings because we want to name it something else, don't we? So Alt, right click, render in place, render settings, and we'll call this counting comets. And render, and there we go. So now we've got that little piece of audio there. And a huge tail on it, but that's okay. All right, so what is next? So let's have a look at the visuals now, so you can have a look at the video. I haven't done the title and everything. This is just a draft video at this point. But this is the time lapse of everyone setting up their telescopes and stuff at Curtin University here in Perth at Bentley. And we get there quite some time beforehand. I think the drums will work well. There's quite a bit of that. I might actually cut that a little bit shorter. We'll see. See if the music makes it a little bit more interesting, because there's a lot more people and you can see the shadow growing as the afternoon, continues. And we had some solar observing, so people could look through only some telescopes, not all the telescopes, to look at the sun safely. So that was really cool. And we're coming up to solar max in 2025, which means that's when the sun is most active. And so lots of sunspots. And this is at night time. We had some red lights on around so we don't lose our night vision. And people lining up by the dozens to have a look through the telescopes. So it was really, really cool. So it was a good night. It was a long night, long day and long night. There you go. So see you at Astrofest 2024. So that's what I've got to work with as far as video is concerned. Now we've got to try and make some music to go with it. And I might shorten that a little bit. So we don't have to make too much. But I think if we make, 16 bars or something like that maybe, I might cut that daytime one down a little bit, and make it half and half. So that would be, 136 to there. So it might end up only being about a minute or so. That's okay. So we'll work on about a minute or so and see how we go from there. So we start with the Counting Comets as the intro. Space Cadet. That could be a really cool intro. Let's see. Yeah, I do like that. Let's go with that. And just that. I didn't have the metronome on, so I don't know whether that's in time or not. No, totally not. Let's quantize that. Where are we quantizing? Let's 8s, I think, will work. Let's move that up. Let's try that. Let's move that up. Let's go a bit faster. Let's go like that. I like the triplet thing, I think. doing it that way. That can hang over, and then we'll go on to the next bit. Okay. Shall I be boring and do a 1, 5, 4, 6 chord progression? It's kind of boring, but it works. That also works. That kind of works too. Let's give it a whirl, hey? What could possibly go wrong? Let's have a listen. Wrong notes completely. Let's try that again. And I think this needs to move up to... Let's try that again. It's just wrong. It's wrong. Okay. And then I want to bring the drums in after that. So yeah, it sounds dark and mysterious. That's kind of what I'm going for. It's all the mysteries of the planets. That was a bit of a wonky note. So what I want to do is just very plain and simple, and that's basically all I want to do. So do that and duplicate it. Then don't want to move it up. Let's play with C major and put them all in the right places. Now move them up. Let's see how that goes. And then repeat again, I think. Maybe. And grab those 4. Maybe. And then do that again. Let's see if we can make it a bit more interesting. Maybe. Let's listen to that. So how many bars have we got? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a 12 bar progression. I do go for weird, don't I, in that respect of numbers of bars of progression. I need to work on my chord progressions, but anyway, that's, is it working? I don't know. Let's leave it for now. But I think bringing the drums in, yeah, I think that needs to be fixed. It's just, I'm not happy with that. Let's make it. Get rid of that. And then duplicate those, but make it. So that would be 1, 2, 5, 6. Maybe do that. Let's listen. Oh, I like the first. I like it how it was at the start, just repeating that. Let's go with that. Let's see if that works. Who knows? Let's go with that for now. And see what comes out of that. What haven't we used? Space Cadet. I want some arpeggios or something, I think. Oh, I know what we can use. Add an instrument track. One of my favourites. If I can remember the name of it. Synth. Vital. One of my favourite synths. Vital. And we want a sequence. Let's see if we can find something. There we go. That's just holding down one key, which is awesome. That's just so cool. What are some of the other ones? Ah, yes, the heartbeat. That's so good. I use that on another track. It's so effective. Love that. Yeah, so I've got some presets from Black Lotus. Demis Helen has some amazing ones. Check out his website, Demis Helen, DemisHellen, Demis Helen. He's got his own website and YouTube channel. Amazing stuff. What about Space Dust? Okay, I'm thinking some that we looked up here. One that I made. Let's see if that works, because that's just so good. Let's go from the start, record from the start and see what happens. Sorted. I do like that sound. So again, we'll probably bounce that one out. We need to change colours. We haven't been up to scratch with our colours. And what was the preset name for that one? Born to Produce. So that was one from Born to Produce. Lost Sleep, that one's called. It is such a good one. Vital. Lost Sleep. And let's hold down Alt, right click and render in place, render with render settings. So we can change the name to Lost Sleep. That's me most nights, Lost Sleep. And render. See how that goes. Okay. So that's pretty cool. And I'm thinking we might duplicate that. Does it Control D? There we go. And is that going to be in the right spot then? Nope. So it needs to cross over a little bit. And then I think we just hit X. Yeah, and then it'll do the crossfade. I think that's lining up. Let's have a look at the wave file and listen to it, and I think it is lining up. Yeah, so that should be lining up there. sounds so good. So yeah, that's kind of cool. So what have we got? 1 minute and 11 seconds. So that might be a bit of all we might do. We'll see what happens. We'll play around with it a bit more in tomorrow's. Oh, we're going to have tomorrow's. Should we have a live stream tomorrow? Maybe we'll have a short one because it will be the last one. It'll be the last Friday live stream for this channel. As I said in my previous live stream, if you haven't seen it, the 2023-2024, what's year in review and what's happening in the future. I am going to be doing some different stuff for next year and focusing on songwriting. So actual lyrics and songs, and I'm going to attempt, and it may not happen, but I'm going to try my best to write a song a week. 52 songs in 52 weeks. Ha ha! Well, I won't be doing anything unless I save this. Hey, let's save this as Astrofest 2023. There we go. Let's save this. Let's just copy a bit more of this. Let's do that for now. And do that. And we duplicate both of those. Awesome. And now what we need to do is move that all over one bit and crossfade. That work? Crossfade, there we go. That should then be crossfaded as well. Just do as you're told. It's coming up with this screen over here. That's fine. Is it? I don't know. Is that working? It should work. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's got a crossfade there. So that should be all on the, that looks like it's all on the right beat and everything. That's cool. And we can then highlight all of that and duplicate it again. And then move it over. I think it had to move over. Can't remember now. It was only a little bit, wasn't it? That way. And then crossfade that. There we go. And then that bit we can delete. And that we can just fade out. Or actually, that last one we can fade out. That last one we can delete, and that one we can fade out. Let's do that. Let's see how we go with that. Yeah, we've got a bit of everything. We haven't got that sound, have we? Let's really quickly do that. Do we want to do that? No, we don't want to do that, possibly. Let's not do that. Let's put that in again because that was really cool. And then we can just fade that out. Let's see how that works. That's a good draft, isn't it? Good draft of something or other. Let's save that. All right. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, we'll fix up the crossfades and stuff tomorrow. It all looks maybe it's a bit wonky. Who knows? We'll work it out. We'll fix it tomorrow. We'll do our last live stream tomorrow, and we'll get this finished so I can put it up on their website tomorrow before I go to their Christmas party tomorrow afternoon, which will be lovely. So the from next week, hoping to do a live stream, I'm not sure, but I will actually be going on a bit of a break, Christmas break, holiday type thing for me for a few weeks. So I might make tomorrow's live stream my last live stream, and you may see a video or two pop up on my channel while I'm on leave and enjoying a bit of a break, recharging the batteries. And if you do subscribe to the channel and ring the little cowbell, you might see some stuff posted in the community tab, or join me. There are links in the description and clicky bits and other bits of all my socials. You can follow me there and find out what I'm up to. I will be making music on my holiday because music's what happens. So join me tomorrow and we'll finish this. We'll get this done because it needs to be done. I've got some deadlines and timelines, so I need it sorted. And let's have a listen with the video. It's all a bit of a draft at the moment, but it's taking shape, and we could get something going. Let's take a look and see what we have come up with. Thanks, Ashley, for joining me. On that happy note, until then and a bit more, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.